Hey everybody. So it looks like we're live now and just wanted to let you guys know we just finished recording another episode of our Champion Hustle podcast, myself and my buddy Ryan. Um, we were talking about tips and tricks for extreme efficiency and organization in your business. So check that out. But today, what I wanted to talk about was the difference between leadership and authority. Now, it's really easy to be the person in charge, have authority, and not be a leader. We see that if you've got a day job, if you've had a day job in the past where you had a boss and they told you what to do. Sometimes you have good bosses, sometimes you have bad bosses. And really, the good bosses, the difference between a good boss, oh, I'm having trouble with that word today. That's fun. So really the big difference between a good boss and a bad boss, I believe, is leadership. So their ability to really be inspirational and be a leader. Um, one of the questions that you ask, maybe you've got a boss today and you look at that and you say, okay, well, what is this person somebody that I would willingly follow, or am I doing it just because they're my boss? That's really, I think, a key gauge on whether you're being a leader or a boss. Are people doing it only because they're forced to, or are they doing it because they really believe in what you are doing? Are you being a good leader? So one of the questions that I like to ask myself is, as I'm in leadership roles or working with my team, am I somebody that I would want to follow? That's really, the pulse on whether I believe that I'm being a good leader or not. Is if I was to look at it, and I wasn't me, right? Would I follow myself? That's a real key question. Another one that I like to ask myself is why would somebody else want to follow me? What am I doing that would encourage someone to willingly follow me in business, to be on my team, right? Those are key questions. And you know what? We're going to talk about this on Saturday morning, Jill and I. We're going to talk about the be, do, have principle, or the have, do, be. And so I'm not going to spoil it, but think about that as we get ready. We're going to do that live on Saturday. But really, as you think about becoming a leader, leaders really care about people every single day. They care about other people's success. They create an environment that allows other people to thrive. We all come from different backgrounds, different environments, and those environments position us in a way that we have to overcome some different challenges. We just have to really create an environment that allows people, including ourselves, the vulnerability and the safety to collaborate and be okay being vulnerable or admitting that they made a mistake or any of these types of things. And when we can create that environment, we're creating a good, positive environment for creativity and really the ability for people to take ownership of their own actions. That's another key element of being a great leader, is creating a positive environment where other people can thrive. It's not about you as a leader. It's about your people. And it's not about your success, it's about their success. So great leaders, they help teach the skills. Sometimes a good leader has to discipline, and that's maybe the not so fun part about it, but it doesn't have to be a negative thing. Discipline doesn't have to be a negative thing. Discipline can be a positive correction for good. And a lot of that is just changing that mindset shift around discipline of it's a correction. And if somebody can take that correction, what could they be? Really, as a leader, you believe in people long before they believe in themselves. And when you look at that, you see a vision of what they could be over here and where they're at right here. And you're trying to bridge that gap in between. So as a leader, teaching skills, discipline, you're helping to build self-confidence. Bridging that gap is helping to build that self-confidence. And really, you're loving the people that are devoting themselves to what you have going. Now, it all comes down to this, though. Being a great leader, how do you know whether you're a great leader? Does it just bam happen one day without thinking about it? Is there an event that happens? I don't know. For me, I think being a great leader is about service. It's about caring about other people and serving them until they can become the person that they want to be. Not that you want them to be, but the person that they want to be. And really, as you do that and you create a positive environment for them to thrive, you are serving. The way that I like to think about it is each of these things are a deposit in the bank of trust. And really, when people have a clear vision on what you are, who you are, and what you're about, and have built that trust, and you can work together, you can create some amazing business relationships, you can create some amazing friendships, and it all comes down to deposits in the bank of trust, so that when it comes time, and at every time, every point in any type of business relationship, there will come a time when you need to ask for a favor. And really, as being a leader, sometimes you have to ask people to do things that they don't like to do. Sometimes you have to ask people to do things that you don't like to do. But I personally never ask people to do anything that I wouldn't do myself. And when you can do that, when you have those deposits in the bank of trust, when it comes time to ask for maybe some of the not so fun things out of your team, that they're willing to do them because you're also doing them. They're willing to follow a leader that does what they say and that serves with love and respect. So just some thoughts on that today, some things that I've been learning about and thinking about this past week. So just wanted to share that with you guys. And remember, jump on with us live Saturday. We're going to go over the have, do, be kind of mentality, or the be, do, have. So come check us out a little later, and that'll be awesome. Talk to you later.